it's within your right, but you can't tell us not to talk about Stonebwoy.
JP Oba no beje mic na na hu de be. Daniel Tete says let's support Wally. Jalal Muniru says for him he's doing it not today, very long time ago. I'm sure he's talking about Honorable. Eric Japan Mensa says Facebook is awful. Director saw yeah. A 3 year Samuel says were they not doing their work before Shatta appoints Sammy Flex? Of course we were. A 3 year Samuel says Shatta has really allowed some useless people to disrespect Sammy Flex, and it's painful because he should know people don't like Sammy Flex because of him. Gloria Sama says Sammy is being disrespected daily because of Shatta, so Shatta to add more pain to the injury is so disappointing. Glorious Ama says Shatta should do better if he still wishes to work with Sammy. Sammy will never disrespect Shatta, at least not on his platform or anywhere, so why should Shatta? A 3 year Samuel says Sammy Flex has protected the Shatta brand a lot, and due to that, some people don't like it and wishing for your fallout, but you are the one giving them weapon to fight Sammy Flex. It's very painful. And he says, I wish Sammy Flex step aside the Shatta brand and focus on his work and support him from afar. Perhaps Sammy won't lose anything if he stops working with Shatta because he was Sammy Flex before Shatta appointed him. Kwesi IFS says, hey, SM and Sammy Flex don't suffer, but still SM for life. And he says, what does she care what Shatta uses his money for? She is so foolish. Gloria Sama says, yeah, boy. Say long. Hey, y'all can hear man. Jalal Muniru says Shatta did a show 2 times London Indigo by himself. Kwesi IFS says, maybe they are expecting Shatta to sell his cars to organize a show.
Big ups to Kwesi IFS.
Big ups to Kwesi IFS. Such foolishness. Every year someone says, this is when foolish people talk trash and sound like sense to them. MC is just demonstrating her stupidity. Kwesi IFS says there was no show. What flopped? And says, is she Shatta's financial advisor? A 3 year Samuel says MC can never be a sensible person because she is the same person who said Shatta can't travel. A lady trying to be. Frederick Apia says good evening everyone. Ben Rockefeller says for how long will these 2 foolish ladies stop doubting Shatta? First they say he can't feel O2. He can't travel to UK, but still he keeps proving himself stronger and beyond their shallow mind. Kwesi IFS says the closest she will be to saying something positive is Leslie paid for it. This girl is foolish, pa. JP says we know they hear themselves. Prophet Julius Derry says God bless you all. Aru Music says big up to you guys watching from Spain. Christopher is also here. Christopher Pra is also says we love SM. Joseph is also here, says why who is Stonebwoy? Willis Salotia says same way they dare Wally to travel and he did with PG LOL. Frederick Apia says yeah boy pa. Efo sold out his cars to organize a show in Who, then OVO there who paid for him. Frederick Apia says you dare someone he can't organize a show, then you the same person says if he tried he will go broke. I can't think far. Joseph says as an artist you don't have to organize a show. If you are a senior you have to sit down and wait for someone else to come to your camp and tell you we want you to come and perform for us. A prayer Samuel says you are not beefing him, but you are giving space for people to disrespect his brand. Get up with your boy. Gideon says what's up fellas. Mankachi says hey, Ghana entertainment industry be like football, find a better position and play. If you decide to be neutral, I'm sorry for your sanity. Gideon says we cool on this side, fuck the other side, SM for life. A 3 year Samuel says indeed Sammy Flex is the best person to look up to. He really understands life. And Kachi says ever since you guys openly joined the Shatta team you've never had peace, and it did. But you know on this part this is part of the hazard. Keep up, Ja people. And nice. Azuma says, why is MC Yah not talking about Stoneboy's flop show, but worry about Shatawale? Leave. Flex has been a defender and support the personality Sammy Flex himself. In as much as we love Donny, that doesn't mean we can't discuss other pressing news. Keep up, guys. Mochi guho and the tafa. Frederick Appiah says Sammy Flex is deep. I'm disappointed in Shatta, but we move. Get Up With Your Boy says highly disappointed. And nice. Azuma says Sammy Flex shouldn't take what Shatta says serious. Shatta is just mad about what Alodia is saying. We love you both. SM for life. This and many more are some of the comments that are trooping in. And director, are we back? Okay, thank you very much. So since we are back again, of course, before Kobe Josban will speak, I still would want to hear from you because I will take time.
We are back on all platforms.
On all platforms.
So we went off.
We went off on YouTube.
I
I
hope so.
Tio, online manager. I don't need this answer. No problem.
What's it say?
If you know, I'm for the Jimmy so. Come here, man.
Yeah.
Mami Tio, right?
Asem we bad. Do me hit bad.
Yeah. It's a marking kind comment. Chemo musu.
It's okay.
Jebena minwa water. Chemo jebena minwa water. Come just man musu. Munu musu. Na mo hit too much. Munu musu. Munu musu. It's so there. Water is life. Yes. Yanko.
For chini yifru homa.
Now me have a comedians man. Yanko, Kobe.
The truth of the matter is the SC Ewo Shatta movement campaign is we baby.
True.
It is like we no boss say ye juma. Now boss buafu. Now I can adwin achiro. To patch him so boss can adwin to be juma na say. I said baby am me ye juma no.
Anointed electric.
Ebia Medi yen fan say bia Medi nsɛmfon and ebia me ndi but out of me boss obi mumu bia mo dwen ana say den ana ya mo dwen
omanum crazy.
Yo, like let's be serious, especially those people pushing a certain agenda say and Sammy Flex should resign or resign no be den ombre ofie be adwuma asem na aba and what the ebe ko ho baby asem ni fini ebe kan ko ho
Of course.
asem na aba
Of course.
e na ma bibi ai bibi ama nsem bebre aba. So this be what way you know see Sam before. Waiting man no see before. You see, I've respected Sammy Flex so much based on how he handled this issue. You see, and to those people, I can say, and Sammy, you can say before Sammy Flex, Beba Shatta movement, to him Shatta Koma, Munja Sansim, Hunana Mudi World. And then Sammy Flex, and also Nim Shatta Wala, and Son on the Baby. And I only won you among Honda. Into see who Papa no Mamma Tema and Sammy Piano, I don't want Biana.
P square.
Na P square and Pomona Namu pretty say Shatta and Stoneboy should be one, but Mummy and Pomon Samun to me. You see, so when some of these things happen, maybe someone say, why is it that in same year we don't want to be logical, reasonable enough to have a second thought and even analyze issues? Because Abufuo ba challenge some PP, and sometimes, so can you argue with your boss? Yo, like, can you argue with your boss? My only disappointment has to do with how Shatta handled the whole. Show like some of the things he say or he said about Shatta movement and the entire crew, and I wasn't okay with how he addressed the whole issue because comparing someone like Abonko to Sammy Flex, I won't let someone outside there to say it's a total disrespect to Sammy Flex. We were with they respect you, they appreciate you, with they support what they do, but comparing Abonko to Sammy Flex. Shatta, that's why you know force. Bad man, you know force. Comparing Abonko to Sammy Flex. Na anya Shatta Wale no can say when Sammy Flex ba Shatta movement no waboa ama the image of Shatta Wale being positioned out there. So what happened and there you are saying a whole lot of things about Sammy Flex. Why? Because you verse. No, like sometimes if you verse safer, sometimes we have to be mindful about certain things that we say. Yo, Charlie. Wa mo bia nya anka ne papa mu anka MC ye bo amu nyina mo nya kwan kan say hunu. Why? Because mo hwehwe kwan am de be di Sammy Flex atem. But let's put all jokes aside. The man wey dey insult to about bra, Sammy about bra. Now won bo bra anka ba convert wa ofia otimu into a studio. You think it's easy for you to do that? No, let's put some respect to the name. I mean, Sammy Flex. Man try like he force. He force So when some of these things happen, like I go out there today, I want to work, and some of my people were mocking me. Almost Charlie,
Yeah.
Charlie, hard guy. Like by your man, because me, my workplace. Oh, Charlie. For being the same, Charlie, Asem Naba. And I think say it is not too late. I mean, say with all the sacrifices, the investment, the time, the energy, now what you are expecting and call in a way you want it to go into a balance before baby. But what I'm also trying to say and even plead to the king and say, in as much as say a buffoon, sometimes ne bufua yes reno how he addressed some of the issues and how maybe he talk. I mean, sometimes if you want to discredit your team, their efforts, say you are the only person doing that. If that is the case, then sack them and then do your job. But if you want to paint, if you want to paint a certain picture, say I am the only person doing, sack them, then do the job.
You people know the context in which he is talking.
I don't want to even know. Then I don't even want to know. That is it. We respect you very much, so much. Shatta, you dey force wa. Some of us will pick inspiration from you. We'll listen to some of your music and we are being inspired. We love your hustle, the difficulties, your challenges, your tough times, and all these things. Shatta Wale. And this is the reason why the streets love you. But it doesn't mean say. Yes, sometimes some yeah the Obama basso not in the mid of them. I mean the death no. And I'll be Charlie. Big shout outs to Sammy Flex. Me mad respect to you. And I think for what you've exhibited, Charlie, you've proven to the world, say Charlie, you be intelligent. Wow. You've proven to the world, say no, Charlie, you be soldier. And at any point in time, what me say you can't loyalty. That is loyalty. For life is for life, Charlie. Omo push your agenda, say Sammy, but on quite now, what you know. I don't go in. No, coin. No, coin. No, Sammy, coin. No, you can't shut at oh, coin. Sammy, coin. Sammy, your contract, no, Shatta movement, we don't end. Like, this is just no. Sammy, bra Sammy, you not get anywhere go. Now we are saying for life is for life. No, I don't call it the two. Yeah, the only two count, which means one double life. You know, for life is for life now. For life till death. And we are super proud of you. Big shout outs to Shatta Wale, the entire Shatta movement. And I love the way the movement are praising, Sammy Flex, irrespective. They've seen the hard work, the input at this point in the King and Kasaye. And whatever it is, I'm sure say Shatta and Kasano or Tanase, when he's okay, you realize no, he goof. And I know one thing I've always loved about him, say when he go wrong or maybe when he feels say baby on Namnenya, he finds a better way to speak to his people. And it is one of these things. It happened with baby moon giants and when I'm pushing say in see with baby oh yeah Jumano or boss I cannot do one by can't or yet. Oh I can't.
Thank you, my brother Kobe Josvan. Na same way can say metna ma puskele kenimwa nanka my video but where the atosule na so ma minken. You see, for me I have seen all the comments. In fact, me phone it. Hey, Me nam kwa so ka kitwe bi komo ya ma police scratch me phone it ena Sammy flex this Sammy flex that Sammy flex this nyabotre ade ne nyehu sa ho chebo mo hiti dem mo menum so etra mo honum so. You see, I agree with Chemo on the matter say the people that would want to disrespect Sammy Flex and yes Shatta and Ebemo like they want to disrespect Sammy Flex. So whatever Shatta has said about Sammy Flex, they just would want to hide behind it to tell Sammy Flex whatever they want to tell him. And you see, the truth of the matter is, it is open secret, a public knowledge. Say after Sammy Flex affiliation or open affiliation with Shatta, of course, it has earned him lots of enemies. Today I was reading comments. One of them that even caught my attention was from Felix Akakpo. And this is somebody that worked closely with Sammy Flex even on at xylophone. This is somebody that worked closely with Sammy Flex on xylophone. But nkwasi asema kwa ne betro ye no edutwem. And you see, it has been there. Go and check anytime he wants to talk shit about Sammy Flex. And yet, whenever something has happened with regards to Shatta, then he would want to use that to come and talk shit about Sammy Flex. I have seen comments from the likes of Young Barrister Mo, citing comments of, oh, he even had a deal that somebody wanted a collaboration. He came to Sammy Flex, and the first thing Sammy Flex mentioned was money. Should he have mentioned Wontoshe? And Ubisan said, Sikano boy, Nubenya cat woman, and he said he couldn't guarantee. So you see, all these people that would want to. I've seen comments, I've seen videos from the likes of Strabu saying he wanted to meet Shatta and when he contacted Sammy Flex, he could not meet Shatta and find him question. So you see, people would want to go at Sammy Flex and nobody will stop you. The only thing he can control is what he has. What you would want to think about Sammy Flex there, nobody can control. You can go to hell for what anybody cares. And phobia. Whatever you would want to say about, but me, remember the NSA. Whatever you would want to say about Sammy Flex, Bonidina can. You don't need Shatta to say something about Sammy Flex before Obet Media Jina so they are disrespecting Sammy Flex. No. Because you see, the truth of the matter is today, like Chemo said, Kojo Sheldon is sitting there today to say he agrees with Shatta. Meanwhile, 2 weeks back, Shatta was on a podcast praising the same Sammy Flex. How many of these foolish people that are insulting him today picked that particular content to also come and congratulate him? How many? None of you guys. But today, Mudre said, Munya, a friend is saying, welcome to come at him. You people don't know. You see, the beautiful thing is that whatever or whoever Sammy Flex says he is, he is. And it is not for him to say, it is for everybody to see. It is there. It is in the public domain. You see, another beautiful thing is that whatever happens at Sammy Flex TV or the brand Sammy Flex and Shatta movement, it is not in hiding. But if you are in this industry or you've been in this industry for even close to 10 years, maybe they be say 5 years, but unya 5 years some of these things that omo kasa o face omo kasa o social media. Na DJ K krada. DJ K wada. Itu menum wada. Na Sammy Flex Black Tonic. Pu. Yitu menum krada. Yitu menum krawo. By this time, just that Sammy Flex are saving salon Sammy Kantanka funeral. Still mo boa. Sammy Flex saving salons or the Black Tonic Belgium. But still, you see, whoever would want to talk and Kwasi Asema about Sammy Flex, you can go ahead. You know the cat coat, you know the cat shirt. You can say whatever you want to say. Just that, Okanya Asema yinim. Say, can every baby, if you have any other motive, intina Oka. We know so many people that do not like Shatta. So because of that, they would want to use that to disrespect Sammy Flex. When I posted a picture with me and Sammy Flex today, I'm tagging Koko Messi. Betty Namozovi, winner the MC, came to ask me in my comment section, say, is that all I can say about Sam? Is that all I can say? Winner, this is your reply. What do you want me to say? At the end, I'll person because as far as me and you are concerned, there are so many things that I have said that you, in recent times, that have never agreed with me. Inti nya wo pese me kasa efa Sammy Flex no unim ana unim. Or what do you want to hear? O pese me ka me ma dwen ana se me ka wo adwen. Because me ma dwen na me posti ye no. So if you come and ask me say, unless you have something better to say. But if you come and ask me say, is that all I can say? I can write your name in the comment section. Or I can even add your name to the caption. Maybe that will help you. Because when it comes to talking about the brand Sammy Flex, his influence, I have seen so many people make foolish comments. This is not the Sammy Flex we knew. And when Sammy Flex started, Sammy Flex started. Unless you want to tell me, say you are wearing the same pants that your mother gave you when they did your naming ceremony. That is if they even did your naming ceremony. Unless you want to tell me that. Unless you want to tell me that. If not, the brand Sammy Flex, the respect he has is still intact and unshaken. Whoever would want to disrespect Sammy Flex would do it not because of Shatta. It is because they have their motive. They have their like they have whatever they want to tell Sammy Flex in their mind. Just that, Unim say, as cowards as they are, they don't know how to go about it. So they would want to use Shatta as a catalyst. That's fine. Who says Sammy Flex is probably proud of what Shatta said? Obviously not. Nobody would. You understand? If you want to talk about, just as my people have said, if you want to disagree with what Shatta has said, you have every right to disagree and criticize. That's fine. But if you want to use that to come and insult Sammy Flex, and again, bro, as much as I said Nechigu ono, what do you want to the whole?
Oh yeah, where?
I said terrible no. He's away. He's away. And you think he doesn't know the pros and cons of where he is? Come on. I've seen people write different comments. And the baby. Wait. Hey. Today I was telling somebody that following the P Square story this week from last weekend to this weekend should tell you something. Say, if you understand life and you understand work, some of these things you will not kill yourself over it.
Not at all.
Because people have worse. Because tell me, say, mene chemo ye fi ye fumba kumu. One mother, one father. We were born on the same day. The same day. Yet baku kura baku mene. How much more Sammy Flex will free nkoko na Shatta free kolego no? Tell me. You expect them not to have their differences? Hey, this thing, it is public knowledge. Obi obeba we know he will say at the end biem na mo beka Sammy Flex no until that anamon kind. Whoever would want to today when I saw the post from Felix Akapo, I was like, hey, Felix, really? I would really want to know his experience working with Sammy Flex as xylophone. Because this has nothing to do with Felix Akapo criticizing Sammy Flex. No. Bibi Shechile.
For sure.
And all of them have some of these things, and we see them all with and no industry obiabwa forget you biabwa until your Ziggy comes out. Obedi say forget it. Forget them. And then Shatawale be post here. Whatever you do with this information, it's also up to you. Intimibisa say, okay, those who are saying, say whatever Shatawale said about Sammy Flex, they agree. Do you also agree with this one? Do you also agree with this one? And
positive there.
It doesn't fall within. It doesn't fall within what you want to hear.
Yes.
Intino. It doesn't fall within what you want to hear. Intino the emontungu on. Ni enkofa ba ko na no ebe ye odenemra.
Yeah.
At this point, she knew why Rebecca. Mami read the comments kakra na chemu. Yam fancy. Benji says Shatawale last minute sa akwadie. I say we will welcome them and teach Ghana management. Okay, I'm not getting. A free someone says Shatta didn't try at all. Benji says Ghana speaks English and Pidgin, but communicating a language nobody understands beyond Ivory Coast and Togo. Nigeria. A free someone says Shatta should know in as much as working with Sammy Flex, his platform is different and they talk about anything, but in addition, they used to promote your works. Ben Rockefeller says, thank you, Kobe and Chemo. You guys have done well in handling case Sammy Flex and Wally. Trending Studio says Shatawale talks too much, and what at all did he want Sammy Flex to do? Was he involved in a organization? Yeah, he's your manager, but not that extent he couldn't do much. Shatta for calm down. Alex Saki says, God bless you all. Trending Studio says, one thing should be clear. The Sammy Flex media isn't working for Shatawale. The boss does. Whatever the media does must be respected and not looked like it should be used to only benefit you. Frederick Appiah says, Sammy Flex TV is different from SM Empire. I don't know why Shatta of people will speak this way. Of all people, okay. Trending says, Shatta plays the blame game too much. He needs to learn. No brand grows and solidifies on I Talk My Mind. He should be professional and maybe we can take him. And Professor Ankonam Rebel, big shout outs to Prof Namishaw.
Yeah,
says Shatta should have avoided all this by not engaging in any social media rants. Frederick Appiah says Shatta have allowed himself for Akwaba UK to use him. Samuel Efriye says what Shatta post won't change anything. He's just doing damage control. Benji says I said that give Shatawale to us Nigeria and all other mentioned musicians. Ghanaians are very emotional. Oh, Benji, don't worry, we'll bring Shatawale to you. Ben Rockefeller says that was a shocker to me too, Frederick, but my guys in the studio have to do have done a yeoman's job. Thanks, Flex team. And a few ones on Facebook. Bright Yawadom is here. And Inketia Frederick is giving Luxurious Manager thumbs up. Gift Yahin says, please hope there is no beef between you guys. Oh, there is no beef.
No,
come on.
not at all.
Tony Asankoma says, Chemo, I thought you all subscribed to the mantra Shatta is always right. Today, the rule number 1 and rule number 2 for water inside. Oh boy, there's life jackets.
It's still there. Nothing has changed. But disagreement is allowed.
Of course. Kubari teacher says Sammy is not going anywhere. On a cop just Vanyard. Okaina says Shatta should choose his words when he's angry. He shouldn't wash his dirty linen publicly. A word to a wise age. Labi Alexander Kofi says, kindly play me testimony by Shatawale. This moment, let them hear the words. We are proud of you any day. SM. And Kubari says, okay. Moon Lover says, you have sense, Kobe. Jupiter Doro says, learn sense. And Labi Alexander Obi Nibi. Shatta know both best. So he know what Abonko can offer. Sammy should accept that and collaborate well with Abonko to make things right. Okay. Okaina says criticism is part of every public role. Let performance and accountability determine the outcome, not public pressure. Isaac Daku says Brass Sammy is a threat to them. Indeed. Danny Boy says we will organize another one at O2 Arena. Bring money. Bright the Chase says, "Play Me, Prove Them Wrong" by Shatta Wale. Danny Boy says, "Shatta is always right," and that is the answer to Tony Asankoma. Ben Rockefeller says, okay. Prof. Ankonan Rebu says, "Everyone understood what had happened, and reasonable people didn't blame him and his team. So all the rants were so unnecessary." Rich Lip says, "Good evening, everyone and every two." This is where we draw down the curtains on today's edition of Showbiz Daily, aka the Wachiguho edition. Wachiguho edition. Thanks to Kobe Josvan, thanks to Chemu, thanks to my team of producers. Tio is there, Desert is there, as well as Gerald also held us down. And to everybody that joined us on Facebook, on YouTube, on TikTok, make sure you subscribe, you give us a follow, and of course, keep your comments coming in as always. Until then, we will see you when we see you. Bye-bye.
Ghana, what's up? I have been in this market for a very, very long time, and I understand your day-to-day activities. So you know what? I introduced my new smartphone devices into the market, which is the Hotway Cyber 16 Pro SM series. As you can see, it's fresh, box to it's shiny. That's Hot Wave.